Hey, I'm Lucy with Rossmönster Vans, and today I want to show you around the Sprinter 144 4x4 that we just wrapped up. Before we step inside, I'll talk about some of the exterior highlights. So we have a Sprinter 2500 rip kit on this vehicle, so it's got upgraded tires and suspension. We have our flip-down outdoor happy hour table. We have a Fiamma awning up top. We have a porch light underneath that. And then you'll see at the sliding door and at the rear door, we have bug screens, and those are going to be from RB Components. Step inside. All right, welcome inside. Before I go into the specific features of the van, I'll talk about the overall design as well as the layout. So starting on the floor, we have Montrose Oak flooring. Moving up from there, all of our cabinetry is going to be walnut with 5-panel doors. Our countertops are going to be walnut stained butcher block countertop. And then our ceiling is also a walnut stained pine tongue and groove ceiling. When it comes to layout, we have a little dinette unit in the front utilizing the captain's chairs when they're in the swiveled position. So I'll show you that when we talk about that feature alone. Then we have our galley area predominantly on the driver's side and bleeding over a little bit into the passenger side. We have our bathroom here on the driver's side. And then all the way in the rear, we have a fixed bed over top of our garage area. So I'm going to start in the front and work our way back. Starting in the front here, we have a walnut table on a lagoon mount. Here, so that can be swiveled 360 degrees. You'll notice that we have the captain's chair all the way swiveled. The driver's chair can also be swiveled so that both people can share that table. Moving a little bit further back, we have the beginning of our galley area. So to start, we have a 4.6 Isotherm drawer style fridge and freezer. So the freezer's going to be up top there. Above that, we have a 2-burner Impava induction cooktop. You also notice we have a nice little countertop extension over here, lower. So that can also be utilized by the driver's side captain's chair if you have it swiveled around. So everyone has their own little surface. And then beyond that, we just have a little bit of a shelving unit to the left of the fridge there. Moving over to the passenger side of the vehicle, we have our 15 by 20 Ruvati sink. So that has our cutting board insert and colander as per usual. As I mentioned, we have the walnut butcher block countertops, and these have a 20-inch flip-up countertop extension, so you have a little bit more workable area there. Underneath the sink, we have a 7-gallon gray water tank. Then we just have a nice little drawer unit down the side here, as well as another shelving unit there. Behind me here on the driver's side, again, we have our shower and toilet storage. So you'll notice that this is on a bifold door, so there's enough room for that to kind of open like that and get around it and open it up all the way. Once you're in here, we have a 24 by 30 shower. The walls are going to be powder coated. And then we have this nice pop out shower curtain, so that allows you to kind of keep everything contained, the rest of the vehicle dry. And then all the way in the rear here, we have our fixed bed. So this is going to have FlareSpace on both sides for a little bit of additional sleeping room. We have custom trim rings for that FlareSpace, and then we have half-side windows on both sides, so you can get a nice cross breeze while you're sleeping. We have reading lights over top of the head of the bed, and then underneath the bed, we have a hard partition into our garage area, which I will show you from the rear. Closing out this part of the van, I'll just talk about a few systems that we have as well as ventilation. So to start, we have a Rixen hydronic heat and hot water system that's going to allow this rig to be 4-season capable and also pull hot water to both our sink and our shower. We have all of our switch panels. We have our Victron Bluetooth battery monitor system. And then we have a max air fan in the front when it comes to ventilation. And we also have 2 C.R. Lawrence T-vent windows up front here. So you can get a nice cross breeze in the galley area as well. And then we have 1 final max air fan in the rear over the bed. Let's check out the back. All right, welcome to the rear of the vehicle. So back here, you'll notice that everything's coated in black hex ply. That's going to make it really durable and be able to stand up to whatever gear they throw back here. We have a separate lighting zone for loading and unloading at night. We also have a gear tray. So this is going to be on 500-pound locking slides, so that can come out. You can even use it as a table. Sometimes we step on them. Throw that back in. And starting on the passenger side here, we have our power system. So in here you have 510 amp hours of AGM SuperCycle battery. We have a 3000 watt inverter, and we also have 200 watts of solar coming in through there. This rig is also going to have a flex panel with an auxiliary solar port. Moving over to the driver's side, we have a 30-gallon freshwater tank. This is where our water pump is going to be housed, and also where that Rixen hydronic heat and hot water system are going to live as well. That wraps up this van tour. Again, I'm Lucy with Rossmönster Vans. Thanks so much for tuning in. Be sure to follow us on Instagram and subscribe to our YouTube channel so you never miss a van tour. And I hope you have a great rest of your day.